Hi Brett, I'm Karina. Thank you for coming in today to do the interview with me. So this is for my counselling and theory practice unit for university. I will have to upload it onto YouTube for the assessors. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it's being recorded at the moment, as you can see. Just before we get started, just about confidentiality. What's said between us stays between us in this room. However, if I do feel that you are at risk to yourself or to somebody else, I will have to talk to my superiors. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
We'll talk about it before it actually happens and make sure that you're okay with it all.
Cool.
Excellent. What would you like to talk about today?
I think I'll talk about just general hobbies that I enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah, so what kind of hobbies do you enjoy?
Well, that would be, well, I used to enjoy playing sport a lot actually, but um, a couple of years ago, I busted my knee playing soccer, so I haven't had the opportunity to run around as much. I did have a knee reconstruction, but it kind of, I just don't have that sort of confidence in it. Like even though like the doctor says it's fine and everything, I still find myself sort of, I guess, babying it a bit and not wanting to push myself too hard because I'm afraid I'm gonna bust it again.
So it sounds like from your injury that you're a bit cautious now on what sports you decide to play.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I still like running around and stuff, but it's definitely at a different level. It used to be like semi-pro, but now it's just like Sunday leagues or kicking around with a mate and not really getting in and pushing it too hard. But I still enjoy it, which is which is always good. You've got to have things that you have fun with on the weekend and sort of bring joy to your life, bring a bit of balance, I suppose, especially with study and all of these extra things that you take on. So yeah,
It sounds like your sport is an outside enjoyment for you, outside of, all your other extra things you do.
yeah, it's sort of like uh, just a bit of fun. It's I suppose I feel like it sort of balances me out too because it can be a bit of a stress relief. I think I find a bit of an outlet, um, especially just with all the study I've been doing it in the last couple of weeks. Got like a bunch of deadlines, and everything just seems to be landing in the same day or week or leading up to exams. So um, it can be hard to try and um, like find the time because you have your priorities of what's more important, and study's always like at the top of the list. And sometimes I find myself going, oh, I just won't worry about it today. I don't really have time for that. This is more important. And then a couple of weeks go by and you're like, oh, I can't remember the last time I was out running around being active. And
Yeah.
so I guess it's, yeah, it can be hard sometimes trying to make the time, I suppose.
So back to talking about your studies, what are you studying?
I'm doing a psychology degree, so
Okay.
I'm almost finished. I finish in October, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But at the same time, I'm sort of not really finished because I've got to do extra study on top of the bachelor's degree. So it's only the bachelor's that's finished, but I think I'm still going to celebrate because I still feel like it's a bit of an achievement.
It sounds like you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I am actually. It's um, really interesting actually. But I'm not quite sure like which path I want to take with it. It's kind of it can be tricky. Like I to try and figure out like which sort of stream I wanted to focus on. I did a couple of I did basically all of the um, core units in the first year to try and get a taste of everything, and then go, I really like this, I really like that. But then it seems to come out that every time I started a new subject, I'd be like, yeah, this is the one, I really like this one. And then, and then I just end up liking all of them and not really, still not having like a clear like standout. But yeah, I definitely want to go down this path. So I suppose it seems like clinical psych seems to be like the trump card.
Yep.
If you can do clinical, you can then shift to do other things. But if you specialise in, say, organisational psychology, you can't then go and do clinical. You have to
Okay.
then. So, and of course, you know, clinical's the most competitive, so that's another concern. It's like now you've got to keep GPA up, and then you've got all these extra. It's not only your cohort, like all of the people in your year, but you've also got people from, you know, other universities all competing to come or to get into a master's program. The only one around here is like Armidale.
Okay.
So unless you want to go into research, of course, which is at Southern Cross, but yeah, so that's a bit of a concern as well, because not only is it you're competing with other students, but sometimes you've got other psychologists which have just gone out and worked for a couple of years, and then they want to go into a master's program. So it's like you're competing with people with actual experience, like actual training and applied skills, as opposed to you just being, you know, just greenie from from uni with no practical skills. So yeah, I suppose I've always been a bit. I always like to plan things out, which is probably a bit of a problem because you can never, as you know, as anyone's figured out, it's like nothing ever goes according to plan. So it's about being adaptive, I suppose.
Sounds like you're a bit concerned with what pathway to take and what's the right choice for you.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. But again, it's like it's something you can't really. It's almost like you can't make those decisions until you actually get further down the road. It's almost like I feel like I'm trying to predict how I'm going to feel in the future to make a decision about, like, try to almost imagine what it would be like being future me and making that decision later based on no feedback. So it's kind of silly. Like I realise that, but it's still hard to like put that aside and just focus on uni a lot of the time because I like to have like a long-term plan.
Yeah.
But I'm also aware that you've got to be adaptive. So I guess it seems like trying to find that balance, I suppose, between having a plan. Maybe the best idea would be to have a rough plan and then just try and adapt to whatever happens to make it sort of slot into that plan as best as possible, but not have anything in concrete. Maybe.
Yeah, so try and have an option and then branching off from your options if you need to.
Yeah. So I think I still feel positive and driven.
Yeah.
But it's just a question of which way do I go on the fork of the road?
Yeah. Hard place to be.
Yeah. But you know, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big issue. You know,
Yeah.
First world problems.
Just excited to finish.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in today. So we've talked about your soccer.
Yep.
And your hobbies with that, and a lot about your uni work and which direction that you'd like to take. So thank you so much again for coming in and helping me with my assessment. I hope you got a lot out of it.
I did.
Excellent.
Cool.
All right, thanks so much.
Cheers.
9 minutes. Thank you. Seriously.